What's going on, NTE gang? How y'all doing, man? Alright, this right here is called Round 2 from Skepta. I just started the video, got about 15 seconds in and my camera froze. So hopefully it won't do that again. Anyhow, let's hop into it, see what we got here.
What do you think of Joyner? Shit! What do you think of shit? Joyner! Thank you!
So it starts off, what do you think of Joyner shit? When you think of shit, what do you think of Joyner? Okay. And to be clear, when they say clash over there, I'm assuming they mean like rap battle. Because see, you got rap battle and then you got rap. Or battle rappers and you got rap. And like Eminem, he started out as a battle rapper and became a rapper that can do both. I don't know what Joyner Lucas started off. I don't know if he started off battle rapping or if he started off rapping, made it big. So, but I know he got in a little battle with Tory Lanez, and supposedly Tory Lanez beat him. I never got to listen to those songs, not that I can recall. Anyhow, but I like the way Tory Lanez raps. So can't say that I can't say if Joyner's a bad battle rapper or not, because I think both of them are good rappers.
Yeah, Big Smoke, SK. This ain't even a UK US thing.
Is Big Smoke, is that like Skepta's, I guess, other alias? Does he go by that? Can y'all tell me? I want to say I've heard him say Big Smoke before, but then he said SK, which I guess means Skepta. I have no idea.
It's me and you, Joyner. You get me? You fell for the bait. Let me show you how to clash. Now you're the bitch. He said,
Yeah, and he said it ain't a US UK thing. It's just them two. But I thought it started off as they wanted a US UK thing, and then Big Zoo dropped that Eminem diss, which basically said you're white, wanna be black, your daughter, your mama, and then my thing is he brought up proof, which wasn't a very smart thing, but at the same time it's like you just went after all the trigger parts. That's all you did. You did the exact same thing every other battle rapper has done.
you fell for the bait. Let me show you how to clash. Now you're the bitch. He said there weren't a debate. Now everybody's in two minds. Man, on my word, killed you with 2 lines. You took a week for the weakest diss. Whoever giving you info needs to resign. Ain't safe out here. This a fucking clash. You're on the
Okay, well, there's multiple people said that it took a week. Maybe I was late on catching it. I just thought it took him 2 days, but maybe it did take him a full week. But he did say in his song he wasn't going to respond. But then people in London told him to take care of it. So that could be why it took a week. He wasn't really going to respond to it. Why should he? But we'll get it.
The front cover trying to get your face out there. Take off the flag. You don't hold weight round there.
Wait a minute. On the front cover trying to get your face out there, but you, Big Smoke, or not Big Smoke, Skepta, you're the one that called him out. He didn't just jump in for the fuck of it. You called him out. That's why in my mind I was like, man, this has got to be a ploy, because one, I ain't never heard of Skepta. And for him to directly call out Joyner Lucas, that just so happens to have had an album drop in the next couple of days, it's like, that's really strange for a rapper that America don't know of. Well, a lot of Americans don't know of him. To call out specifically Joyner Lucas, when Joyner Lucas hasn't, like you said, been in the mix like that lately. The last one I knew he did was with Jelly Roll.
Round 1 could have been yours, you bastard. Gave it to you on the plate, man. You know me, I'm reckless, little bitch. All you had to do was finish your breakfast. Instead, you drop a track full of cap. It's hilarious. Said you didn't want to do it, but you practically begged us. You know I don't hit women, I'm sexist. Tory.
You practically begged us. Okay, he said you could have had round 1, which he did get round 1, because Skepta, your shit. You said, okay, Skepta, you called Joyner Lucas a bastard, and his rap sounds like he went to Harvard. That's basically all you said. Joyner got you in the first line just by saying, light the blunt and smoke this corpse. That was it. Might as well have been. Okay, time to shut up. I'm just trying to catch what he's saying because I can't catch their accent, man. It's hard.
You bastard gave it to you on the plate, man. You know me, I'm reckless, little bitch. All you had to do was finish your breakfast. Instead, you drop a track full of cap. It's hilarious. Said you didn't want to do it, but you practically begged us. You know I don't hit women, I'm sexist. Tory don't care. He was beating you senseless. The gloves came off, sent you to the dentist with your.
If he's a woman and Tory done beat him senseless, then why did you swing in the first place? I know I'm getting technical, but if you're calling him a bitch, you're calling him a female, then why you go swing in the first place? Tory done, beat the female, then why are you supposedly beating the female now?
Your own flow hit you when you live and you're legless. You wanna label me anything, call me relentless. Kill you by myself, I don't need the Avengers. Show you the ropes, and after I murk you, you're really gonna hope nobody remembers. Friendly fire was a jab, had to give him a tetanus. Now I apply the pressure until he surrenders. You ain't been Tottenham, you don't know the members. You ain't got a catalogue that's as cold as Skepta's. What the fuck is a Joyner Lucas? My name's Big Smoke, so you know that my chest got loads of mucus. I spit that crack, make a rapper.
Got loads of mucus. Hey man, I've been sick for the past 9 months. Yeah, I'm clearing. My sinuses have been draining and draining and draining. I've been to the doctor 3 times. They keep giving me different antibiotics, different steroids, trying to figure out what it is. But anyway, your chest is full of mucus. I guess that just means you got a lot of raps and rhymes, I guess.
Fuck is a Joyner Lucas?
You're sick with it. Maybe that's it.
Cause my name's Big Smoke, so you know that my chest got loads of mucus. I spit that crack, make a rapper get vexed, wanna phone to shoot.
Spit that crack. Okay, my name's Big Smoke. You know that I got loads of mucus in my chest. I spit that crack. I'm sorry, guys, I don't. Even if everything did, like, by definition, line up, like if that was slang words or whatever, it doesn't rhyme.
My name's Big Smoke, so you know that my chest got loads of mucus. I spit that crack, make a rapper get vexed, wanna phone the shooters. No substance in your flows, you're useless. Course I'm gonna kill him, I got no excuses. Even America don't wanna hear your impersonations, you're a nuisance. They left you on skid row, fungal infection in your big toe. Sorry, I know business been slow. Left you spitting your shit flows and
Man, you should have taken that been slow that you just said, because you said something about you got infection in your big toe, or left on skid row because of infection in big toe. You should have just went at Benzino. That, sir, would have been a good one. You could have just straight up called out Benzino. This does lyrically sound better than his first diss. The beat I like. The way he's flowing sounds good. Does it make sense? Not really. But okay, that's not me.
you on skid row, fungal infection in your big toe. Sorry, I know business been slow. Left you spitting your shit flows and ripped clothes. Doing your Slim Shady karaoke, it's a shit show. I said that I'm a winner and I meant it. You only make hits rapping from another guy's perspective. Now the gas in it saying you ain't nothing to mess with. And I'm like, ain't this the guy that you neglected? Left him for dead broke, sleeping on benches. Top 10, top 20, never selected. Said I wanted to clash with somebody respected. Albums out.
Okay, you just said it. You just said you wanted to clash with somebody respected. But yet, now you're acting like he's not respected. Okay, so Joyner Lucas not respected, right? In Big Skepta's words. Then why did you call him out? There's my question. Why did you call him out if he's not respected? I mean, who was it that went out again? Melly Mel. You could have called out Melly Mel.
Sleeping on benches, top 10, top 20, never selected. Said I wanted to clash with somebody respected. Albums out now, guess he needs the attention.
I just caught that. He said top 10 or top 20, you're never getting selected. So you're saying he's not in the top 20, but you sent the very first shot. Why are you shooting at somebody that you don't consider in the top 20 that's not respected, and yet you're still losing?
attention. You got no influence and no aura. Look around the world, see a million Skeptas. I do it for the underdogs and all the psyched out niggas in the world that can see the pretenders. I feel like Andre 3K, they're making fun of my accent, but I'm winning this either way. I feel like an outcast, cool, cause they could never outclass me. I have the last
No, I thought he was about to call out Andre 3K. But you're saying you feel like an outcast. Okay, got it. But here's a question I got for you. This is supposed to be, and I know you said in the beginning it's not US UK. But how come so far you're just lining up people from the US that you feel like? Where's the outcast of UK? Why ain't you calling out them? I know that means they would have to have that name, but I'm sure there's a group over there or something that you could use their name for how you feel.
in front of my accent, but I'm winning this either way. I feel like an outcast, cool, cause they could never outclass me. I have the last laugh, and sometimes I feel like a masterpiece. No limit, it's all of me. Who gonna laugh at me? I get money, I feel like 50. I put a stop to the jokes now, and I keep a young buck.
Okay. He just called out. He didn't call him out. He mentioned feeling like Master P, No Limit Soldiers. Said Andre 3K, Outcast. Then he says Get Rich, 50 Cent. And then at the very end, he said Young Buck. Every single one of those artists are American. Where's your UK? Why don't you call them out? Oh, other than the fact that a lot of Americans ain't gonna know who the hell you're talking about. I'm sorry, we don't. I know we feel like the whole world is American, but it's not. It's just we don't hear it. But y'all knew who Joyner Lucas was. But he ain't in the top 20, supposedly.
It's all of me. Who gonna laugh at me? I get money, I feel like 50. I put a stop to the jokes now, and I keep a young buck with me. Keep it rap, nobody wants a buck 50. ADHD 2 out now.
Buck 50? I know what it is. When you get cut, buck 50, 150 stitches. But that is also a New York thing. Why is everything you're mentioning American? I don't get it. I mean, I get y'all can cut people over there, but New York, from what I understand, New York, oh man, my camera froze again. But anyway, New York, they started the whole buck 50 thing. There's a gang or something called buck 50. Like, that's been around. Let's go ahead and finish this while my camera's locked up.
Now Joyner, tell your manager to get in touch with me. I don't do free promos, so fuck with me.
Why would what, now you're wanting to do work with him?
You can ask Devil Man how I get busy. Have my young G's run up in your house with a Mizzy. I can't believe I'm dissing this guy, like who is he? I know.
What's a Mizzy, guys?
Devil Man, how I get busy. Have my young G's run up in your house with a Mizzy. I can't believe I'm dissing this guy, like who is he? I know nobody cares, but you sound like Drizzy.
Okay, whoa. You just said, why am I dissing this guy? No one knows who he is. Who is he? But you called him out. That would be different. It would be 1,000% different if Joyner Lucas, one, started all this by calling you out before his album drops, and then you don't know who he is. But you called him out, bruh. Bruv? Yeah, bruv. You called him out, bruv. Anyway, sorry.
G's run up in your house with a Mizzy. I can't believe I'm dissing this guy, like who is he? I know nobody cares, but you sound like Drizzy. I'm triple platinum in America. It's time I bring in the triplets. Try to scare.
Is he really what? Is he triple platinum in America? I've never heard of him, yo. I've heard of Dave, and I've heard of Ren, and man, there's somebody else, and I can't put my finger on who it is. It's a black guy from over there. I can't think of who he is.
Scared me, say he was a lyricist. I'm the teacher giving out certificates. Teach you how to get away with murder, trust. Your Viola Davis, she learned from us. You gotta make sure that your bars are tough. Keep punching until the ref says enough. Forget the funny stuff. Keep Islam at your mouth. You can't bring hand to a bad man. You don't know where your lady is.
A hand to a Batman, what?
The funny stuff. Keep Islam at your mouth. You can't bring hand to a bad man. You don't know where your lady is.
Oh, a ham to a Batman?
My lady's with me chilling in a kaftan. I don't wish I was anything else. I'm a British Nigerian black man.
See, that right there just gets so tiring, guys. If you're black and born in America, you're American. You're not African American. You're American. Because otherwise, everyone's going to have to drag. And then those people, they were also born somewhere else, so we'd have a whole line of where people were from. So this guy's now British Nigerian. Were you born in Nigeria and moved to Britain, or were you born in Britain? I don't know. I thought he was British, and he wanted to make it a Britain UK thing, but now he's saying he's British Nigerian. Black man, of course, gotta add that, because, you know, in the world of where hip-hop artists are 99.9% black anyway, I don't know why you're bringing that up, that you're a black man.
Why would I wish I was you when you wanna be Eminem? Blood, you're the black stan.
Dude, I'm tired of hearing you want to be Eminem. Dude, he did a song with Eminem. He can rap with Eminem. I haven't heard Eminem call you to do a feature on a song, and you can't tell me your ass wouldn't take it if you did. You'd be dumb if you didn't. Because, dude, anyone that hops on a track with Eminem, they gonna get money.
You're just a fan, so I'm spinning you round, then I'm sitting you down. You're trying to get info, you've been ringing around. I grew up on...
I'm spinning you around and sitting you down. You're trying to get info?
You're just a fan, so I'm spinning you round, then I'm sitting you down. You're trying to get info, you've been ringing around. I grew up on YouTube, got millions now. Can't cap on my name, haven't you figured it out? Since 14, I've been living the dream. Fans addicted, cause I've been spitting that morphine. See me in your dreams, and I already know what you're gonna say, cause you got snitches on your team. Said I'm on drugs.
Now, see, this is what I don't like. Is Joyner basically said all this stuff in his diss, talking about people in London told me to take care of it, and he said something else about something. But anyway, it just sounds like he's making it sound like Joyner dissed him out of the blue. That is what's throwing me off. I don't get it, guys.
And I'm like LOL, cause nobody's known me to sniff. Said
Oh, wow.
Snitches on your team, said I'm on drugs. And I'm like LOL, cause nobody's known me to sniff. Said that I'm broke, but the Virgil Maybach alone proves you don't know shit. Said I wore a dress, more internet lies. And I'm like, please show me the pic. Can we please just come with the facts, so we call it 2-0 and I'm over with this.
Call it 2-0. You didn't win the first one, bro. You didn't even really just like even send shots at Joyner in your first one. It was, you called his name out, called him a bastard. That sounds like a rapper that went to Harvard. And then there was one other little line you made, but it was all just... And what was that LOL? LOL. Anyway, guys, it looks like that's about it.
How you drop a track full of cap? It was there on the plate. Nobody cares, sounded like back to back from Alibaba. You got personality disorder, bro. Come with the facts, not rubbish you found on the internet. It's over. I've been laughing at you bots for years.
Alright, well, guys, it was a stronger response to his weak punch that he threw the first time. Me personally, so far, this ain't going nowhere. I already see the whole beef dying down between UK, US, because no one else from the UK is stepping in, and no one's calling anyone else out, really. It seems like once Big Zoo, the entertainer, jumped in, I heard a lot of UK actual rappers were kind of pissed about that. And then, you know, fuck, what was his name? There's a MC over there that he's a rapper that can also do grime. And then there's grime MCs that have moved into rapping, but they can't like purely do either. You know, like, they can do one, but not the second one as good. But then they said, like, Dave over there, Dave was raised and brought up around grime and rapping, and he can do both. He's ambidextrous. Anyhow, and I get that, you know, because like I said, Eminem, battle rapper that turned rapper and become the greatest. But, anyhow, let's see if Joyner even responds to this, or was it a ploy for his album, or does he just say, you know, I'm not even... Me personally, man, these disses ain't hitting on a whole lot for me. But that might just be me, but this sounded a little better. I give him that. You put something into it, it just didn't make sense, because Skepta, you called out Joyner Lucas first. And in this song, you're acting like you don't know who Joyner Lucas is, that he ain't in the top 20, that you don't respect him, no one respects him, but yet, back to the original cause, you called him out. So therefore, you have to respect him. You do know who he is. So, that's like someone calling me out for a fight that doesn't know me. It wouldn't happen because they don't know me. So if they do know my name, well, then obviously they know who the fuck I am. Anyhow, let's see what happens, guys. Y'all take it easy. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to watch.